Dear Marvel Studios, I'm in need for you to stop blowing my mind with your heinously awesome, offensively rad movies. Love, Gary. P.S. Make Black Panther right now. I'm Gary Mitchell and I'm here to tell you about Doctor Strange, the latest movie from the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And in case you can't tell, I liked it. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. The film tells the story of Dr. Stephen Strange. That's right, the guy didn't even have to change his name to be awesome. His actual title is Dr. Stephen Strange. A world-renowned surgeon, highly successful and totally full of himself. Until he gets in a hardcore car accident that absolutely ruins his hands, which for a surgeon is kind of a big deal. Take note, if you ever have to go under the knife for anything, you better hope that you don't have a doctor whose hands do this. This is bad news bears. So his career is ruined, his life is shattered, and he travels the world searching desperately for some way to heal the nerve damage in his hands. Eventually he ends up in Nepal learning, to his great surprise, magic. And now we've got our movie. The first thing you'll find about this movie is that the visuals are spectacular. Doctor Strange does a lot of traveling between dimensions and realms and even a little bit of time travel. And all that stuff looks amazing. It's been compared to things like Inception and The Matrix, and it does not disappoint. The acting in the movie is also top-notch. The movie's three main leads do an outstanding job, especially Doctor Strange, who is played note perfect by Bandersnatch Cumberland, Burger Time Cucumber, how do you say that? Sherlock. Sherlock is in this movie. He plays the main character and he absolutely crushes the role, just like I just crushed his name. What? The movie is a ton of fun and incredibly entertaining. And I think it's safe to say that Marvel has officially perfected their formula to make a great movie. And that's actually maybe one of the only gripes that I have with the film. It's that at this point, Marvel really does have a pattern and a formula for their movies, and it's kind of starting to show a little bit. So it's gonna feel a lot like most of Marvel's other films, especially Iron Man. There's also a couple of places in the movies where you kind of have to read between the lines as far as how much time has passed. I really wanted to see more of Stephen Strange training at this monastery and spending months and weeks and even years learning how to master the mystic arts. But in the movie they really kind of fast forward that, so if you're not kind of paying attention, it almost seems like he was there for like a week and they were like, okay, yeah, you can be Sorcerer Supreme. But there are a few parts that feel a little more rushed than I would have liked. If you really dig into the plot, there might be a couple of things here and there that don't quite make sense. But ironically, the Ancient One, played by Tilda Swinton in the film, actually kind of covers that. In one scene, she says, not everything is gonna make sense. Not everything has to. Guys, ultimately, I really love Doctor Strange. I would give this film a 9 out of 10, but the only movie that I've given a 9 to so far was Captain America Civil War. And this movie didn't quite rock out as hard as that one did. So I'm gonna give Doctor Strange an 8 out of 10. It's a really fun movie. It feels like you've kind of seen it already with Marvel's films, but there's enough completely unique and insanely cool things in this film to keep you interested. Check it out. So I'm starting a new thing with this review, and I'm simply going to call it Stuff I Like, where I talk about something that I'm watching right now, or something that I'm reading, or something that I'm listening to that you should too. So I go through phases of music, and right now I am absolutely obsessed with the Pentatonix, the most successful a cappella group of all time as far as I know. I absolutely love these guys and I appreciate them for so many reasons. I appreciate their voices, their musicianship, their songwriting, their diversity. I have a pretty respectable crush on Kirsten, I'm not gonna lie. I actually think I might even have a mild dude crush on their bass Avi because his voice is killer. I own 3 of their albums and I have been spamming the crap out of their deluxe album for the last several months. It just plays on repeat. And as soon as Thanksgiving hits, I'm gonna pick up their latest Christmas album because you just can't listen to Christmas music before Thanksgiving. You just can't. Don't do it. I highly recommend you check out the Pentatonix. I'll put a link to them in the description below. Check it out. Thanks so much for watching. If you're new here, please make sure you subscribe, like this video, and send it to some friends. And I just launched a brand new series called Geek Theology, where music, ministry, and nerd culture all come together. So click right here to watch the trailer for it, or click here to watch the first episode about Superman. And I'll be releasing the next episode about The Walking Dead next Friday on November the 18th. And I've got a lot to say about The Walking Dead, so check it out. Thanks again for watching. I'm Gary Mitchell, and we'll see you next time. Stay cool, stay blessed, stay in touch.